How are the children being treated? Are they being treated abusively, illegally, criminally? And so the group was investigated again and again, and it would flee from one country to another to evade those investigations. And the issue for them, they would say, oh, we're being persecuted. We're being persecuted. No, they were being prosecuted because of their behavior, and it was criminal.
Yeah, and this guy even went to, because when you're saying 12-year-olds, I mean, that's normal in many Muslim countries. You hear stories about that, right? And they even he wrote a letter to Ali Khamenei. Did you know about this or no?
No.
Yeah, apparently he wrote a letter to Ali Khamenei seeking asylum. The son did, after Lev Tahor, the founder, died. So leadership shifted to figures including Nachman Helbrands, his son, and Mayor Rosner. Beginning in 2018, 2019, their leadership attempted to seek political asylum in Iran. Out of all the places, why would you want to go to Iran? And wrote letters pledging allegiance to Ayatollah Khamenei. Declared the desire to establish a Lev Tahor community under Iranian protection. Were intercepted while trying to travel through Central America towards Iran. U.S. court filing later revealed that they attempted to smuggle children internationally, planned to flee to Kurdish-controlled region en route to Iran, held an ideology that revered Iran as safe haven. Can you imagine the link between this Jewish organization that felt safe going to Iran because they had younger children that they felt safer over there? Now, this you would call a cult.
Most definitely. And most recently, there were a number of children that were taken out of Guatemala, and they were then apprehended by the police in Colombia. So this group has a history of evading investigations of child abuse by moving from country to country. And again, whatever the group says, the leadership says is right. Whatever the group says is wrong, regardless if it conflicts with the law. And this is the issue, really. I mean, this is the difference between what could be seen as a benign cult and a destructive cult. Is the group criminally hurting people? How is the group hurting people? What is it doing? Its behavior.
Yeah.
And of course, what Lev Tahor would say is we're doing what the Torah teaches. They would wrap themselves in Judaism, the Torah, the Talmud, whatever, and say this is what we're about. Well, speaking as a Jew and someone who has worked with the ultra-Orthodox community to help children escape Lev Tahor and be reunited with relatives where they are safe, they're not practicing ultra-Orthodox Judaism. I've met with rabbis that are leaders of the Hasidic communities, and they abhor what Lev Tahor has done, and they have supported helping these children. In fact, one of the children that I worked with was later kidnapped by Lev Tahor. At the time, she was 14, and Nachman Helbrands is now in prison. And that is one of the reasons he's being held as a prisoner, is that he flagrantly broke the law. Well, see, these groups that have often been called cults or destructive cults, yeah, I think that might be Shlomo Helbrands or one of the leadership. So he would, Nachman Helbrands. So what happened was the leaders were being held accountable for their decisions, how they affected families, how they affected the lives of children. And it wasn't about their beliefs, because the ultra-Orthodox Hasidic rabbis I've spoken with would agree with some of their beliefs, but not their beliefs regarding how they treated children, or for that matter, how they often treated women. And so groups like Lev Tahor hide behind the mask of religion, but the question is, how do they behave? Do they behave criminally? Do they hurt people? What are they doing to the children? What are they doing? Not what are they praying, but what are they doing? And so the issue of accountability is about behavior, not about belief. And I would not propose that groups be labeled destructive cults because of their beliefs, but rather because of their behavior and lack of accountability.